Okay. Welcome back to Field 2 for this men's Division I matchup between the Austin Crows and the New York Magpies. Austin are 2-0, 1-1. In order to make the grand final, it would have to be a massive win for the Magpies. The Crows lead the percentage tiebreaker by nearly 300 points percentage-wise. So it would have to be a massive win for New York. It looks like Austin would make the grand final, but still one game left in round-robin play for each of these teams. Should be a good one. Teams are ready, just waiting for a goal umpire to take their place on the left side of the field. As the crosswinds from earlier today have now begun to be more like yesterday's game. Now blowing towards the right end of the field, and really beginning to pick up to those 20-mile-an-hour maximum gusts that we saw forecasted earlier for today. So should be just about set to go here. Umpire holds the ball up in the air and just about ready for the first contest of the game. It's the Magpies and the Crows in the final game of Division I round-robin play for both sides. And Austin wins the opening ruck contest. Magpies with possession out of the middle. Tackled down, lost the ball. Umpire will call for it back and we'll do it up again. Thrown back up into the air. Austin once again with the tap. Trevanna took a hit from Hunter Poole on the wing. Austin Crows move it forward. Ball knocked out. With it now is Linehan. Linehan with a high footy up to the edge of 50. Austin got a touch to it. Immediately the players converge around the ball. And umpire crosses his arms. And we'll do a ball up about 45 meters out from goal. 50-50 out of the ruck, taken by the Austin Crows ruckman. Possession won by Thomas O'Sullivan, spinning, looking to go towards goal. And it'll be an intercept mark in the defensive forward pocket. And now Magpies will just short kicks down the line. Continue down. Looking to get the team set up further down. And I think this might be 50. Umpire calls play on, never mind. Crows with the spoil to the boundary line. And they'll throw it in about 1.5 minutes into this opening term. Ball spun back into play. Nutty with the tap. Kick forward towards the Magpies, and it takes a really hard bounce on the deck. Picked up by Salim Hajar. Low kick finds Matthew Rouse in the center square. Unable to take clean possession, now tackle from behind, able to get boot to ball. James Bates bangs it forward to the safety of the Crows behind. Had an option on short. Michael Linehan takes the mark. Continuing down towards the 50. Nicely done by Ash Cleary to spoil that contest, and they'll do a throw-in on the edge of the Austin 50. Tap down. Magpies still with the ball, taken down. Umpire will throw it up again. Thrown up into the air. Tapped down by Zachary Allman. Still very congested. Umpire blows his whistle. It'll be a free kick to the... rather, it was a mark paid. Tim McClellan. Now up the far wing. Bouncing ball. Tracked down by Daniel Brown. He's watched by Nathan Trevena. Brown gets away. Sends a kick inside 50. A nice job. Diving mark by Thomas O'Sullivan. And he'll go back to kick for goal. Should be just about 50 meters. He'll give it a nice kick, but it's just across the face for a behind. So the Austin Crows, first on the scoreboard with the minor score, is one behind. Magpies yet to score. About 2 minutes into this contest. Pies looking to escape, looking down the near side wing, marked by Michael Murphy. Kick to the center of the ground. Thought about playing on. Will go back to take the kick. Looks up the near side. Has a man on a lead. And it'll be a free kick to the Magpies as Christian Merrick gives that one away. Max Gendler has an option down the wing on short. Thought about taking it. Decides against it. Gonna go long to the edge of 50. Nice job finding that open man on a lead. Handball's now out wide. Matthew Perch-Lechner centers the ball. On the edge of 50. Shane Lowry there for the Pies. Ball still in dispute. And the Austin Crows are away. Aaron Cook, handball into the middle. Now a long kick to 50. Nice job. Tracking it down is Nolan Cox. Cox handballs away. Here's the kick from Hunter Poole. Will it go? And it just drifts off to the left in the direction that the wind is blowing. So it's two behinds for the Austin Crows. Magpies yet to score. About 4 minutes into this game on the Watch AFL scoreboard. Kicked into the 50. Edwards got a hand to it. Umpire running in. It'll be a free kick to the Pies. Both umpires will talk about what the call would be, and it will be going the way of the Pies. Connor Westall to take it. Handballed away. Feigns it left. Instead's going to switch the play over to the near side wing. Julian Reese marks. Now plays it down the line, having to chase after it and couldn't complete the mark. Was Michael Murphy, and there'll be a throw in near side wing. Just about at the center square. Tossed back into play. Tapped down by the Magpies, Ruckman and Wills. Coming away with it is Danilo, and the Magpies are away. Danilo with a short, quick kick into the square. One hops it, handball back to Aaron Williams. Had to get rid of it immediately. Play on the call on advantage. The other umpire is going to bring it back. There might have been a secondary infringement on that. It'll be a Magpies free. Connor Delves bumps it forward. No Crow can take the mark, having to chase it down now. Pushed out wide, Matthew Rouse. Michael Murphy puts the pressure on in the pocket. Tapped that by Aaron Cook. Near side wing, outside the 50. Players fight for it, and it's all wrapped up in the tackle. There'll be a ball up on the right side wing. Thrown back up into the air. Austin wins the contest. Aaron Williams might have been caught high, and it was holding the jumper. Still a free kick to Williams. Williams pumps one inside 50. Christian Merritt with the spoil. Going after it is Perslechner. It'll be high contact. And a free. Well, they know prior. And they'll ball it up just a few feet away from the Magpies' goals. And they are going to give the free kick to Austin. Up the near side wing. Safely into the hands of Montgomery. Will reverse back further in front of the goals. Playing on are Christian Merritt. Will switch the play up to the far side wing. Plays on up the ground. Dropping the mark was Kane Murphy. Now they fight for it. Magpies win possession. Here's the kick inside 50. Unable to take the mark was Cleary. Now another high footy. Nobody in front of the square, and it's safely into the arms of Gigliotti. Has a bounce. Will take another. Running it up the far near side wing. 3 bounces Gigliotti. Now kicks forward. And intercepted by the Magpies. Has a man on short. Finds Michael Murphy. Now looks towards the middle. Magpies playing this short game. Now the long kick from Westall. Takes a bounce. Punched at by Hunter Poole. Peter Pettinari misses the spoil. Kick back to the top of the square. The Austin player got a hand on it, spinning around, taking a quick kick, and it's spoiled over the line for a behind. So now the Magpies are on the board. It's 2 behinds the Crows. 1 point Magpies. 8 minutes into this opening term. 9 minutes rather on the Watch AFL scoreboard. Matthew Rouse with a short kick. This one might not be 50. Tim McCullough couldn't corral it in. Michael Murphy punches it out wide. Couldn't grab the ball. Westall has it. Hunched up against the boundary line. A curving kick to the top of the square. Intercept mark taken. McCullough plays on. Kirby with the handball back to the square. It's Christian Merritt. Over to the far wing on the edge of 50. Couldn't corral it in. The Crows are able to crumb it. and send it up the far side, and running out of space on the boundary line. And there'll be a throw in on the far side. Magpies will get the free. Able to effect the kick in front. Good smother by the Crows. This will go out for a throw. Flung back into play. And the wind just brings it right back. So they'll have to do it one more time. Allman got a touch to it. Sent forward, Magpies intercept. Little handball out front. And he's gone. It'll be a free kick for the Crows. Now the kick to 50. Good intercept mark by the Magpies. Been a very broken game thus far, and able to get that final kick and turned over to Salim Hajar of the Crows. Now back inside the Magpies 50. Players go up for it. Magpies able to crumb it and just kick it to the near side wing. There's an extra footy on the ground. It'll roll over the line for a throw-in deep inside the Magpies 50. Umpire brings it back in. Allman with the tap down to Hunter Poole. Poole a handball back inside. Magpies intercept, and will just hurry a kick out to clear the lines. Take a one bounce and just rolls over the line. Kirby unable to corral it in. And it'll be a throw in right in front of us. 12 minutes into this opening half, 8 minutes to go. Still a 2-1 game. No team with a straight kick thus far. Austin in the lead. Magpies win the tap. Austin win the clearance. Gigliotti sends it to 50. Nice job to track it down. To the top, Magpies calling to rush it. Nolan Cox with a tap. So it's loose on the goal line. Looking for some space. And a footy from the other field comes into the play. And Austin's able to kick the goal. Umpires will talk about it as a football from the Cooper's field got into the contest. And it will be called a behind after further consultation. So still without a straight kick in this game. It's 3 behinds to 1. Austin leads the Magpies on the Watch AFL scoreboard, the official international streaming partner of the AFL. Austin intercepts that pass. Now a kick inside 50. Unable to take the mark. Umpire is going to call this a free against Austin. So New York will have a chance to get it out of danger once again. Still, both these sides unable to get the final kick inside 50 to stick for a set shot on goal. Able to kick it out of the tackle. Nice job to evade. Aaron Cook with the handball back inside to the center. Now the kick to 50. Takes a hop. Punched at by Michael Linehan. And Ash Cleary there to provide the tackle and force the stoppage. Thrown back up into the air. Allman gets the tap down. Doesn't do much to separate the teams. We'll ball it up once again. So stoppage just or a free kick was spotted. It'll go the way of Austin. So Thomas O'Sullivan will have a chance to kick the game's first major. So O'Sullivan with the kick. It looks good. It is good. First blood, Austin. Thomas O'Sullivan converts off the free kick. And the first major of the game to the Crows. It's 1-3-9 the Austin Magpies with one behind. 8-point margin. 5 minutes to go in this opening half. All on the Watch AFL scoreboard. Umpire throws it back into the air. Allman gets a tap down. Unable to corral it was Hunter Poole. No Pryor. Back up into the air. Hunter Poole again with the service from his ruckman. One more try to separate these two sides. Ruckman cancel each other out. And Magpies are going to get a free high contact. New York kicks it inside the Austin 50. And a nice clunk there. It's Peter Lechner rather. And he'll go back to take the kick. So Peter Lechner kicking into the win will center this one instead and give the responsibility to his teammate, Shane Lowry, to go for goal. So a centering ball, not too much change in distance. Shane Lowry with the run up. Kick is a little sidewinding. And it's touched over the line by Austin for a minor score. 2 behind for the New York Magpies. 1-3-9 the Austin Crows on the Watch AFL scoreboard. Michael Linehan got a touch to it. Handballed back out wide. Now back further. A little fumble by Aaron Cook. They fight for it. It's over the line for a boundary throw. Coming to the end of this first half. About a minute left in it. Ball takes a bounce. The pack moves back. They all tumble for it. And the umpire says, I'll have it. And they'll ball it up just in front of us. Thrown back up into the air. Allman gets the tap down. Straight to the Magpies. They'll kick it just to 50. Nice intercept marked by Christian Merritt. Merritt plays on. Puts a handball back further. Salim Hajar switches the play to the outer wing. Chasing it down. Affecting the spoil of the Pies. Still Austin control through the midfield. A low dribbling kick. Have to be careful not to take him high. Austin out wide. Brian Dragus, now Samuel Gigliotti. Ball takes a bounce, back further. Benjamin May, sold to Candy, will center it up in front of the square. And Austin takes the mark. And it's the big man, Zachary Allman in the ruck, who clunks one in the forward line. Siren goes on this field, so this will be the last kick of the half. And a chance for the Crows' second. Kick is on the way, and it's good. So the Austin Crows on the halftime siren get the second goal of the game. They're 2-3-15. Magpies just the 2 behinds, and they'll take a 13-point lead into the halftime break. One more half to go. Austin on their way to a grand final this afternoon. Stick with us. This is the Austin Crows and the New York Magpies on Field 2 at the Australian Football in the United States 2023 National Championships. glad I wasn't a little further back. Yeah, I thought it was like dry by now. What was that? I'm still trying to follow it. See, the wind is making it a lot more of a congested game, and I'm pretty sure I said it yesterday, but the problem when you're ground level like this is when you have all these players in front, and you're looking on the far wing, my vision is pretty much blocked half the time. Yeah, exactly. I'll get names in when I can. No, this is actually the first time I've seen a game in person. I've just been watching it on TV for a couple of years. Oh, oh yeah, no, I know how the game works. And it's, oh yeah. Back for the second half between the Pies and the Crows. It's the Austin Crows with a 13-point lead, 2-3-15 against two behinds, the Magpies. Austin will be kicking with the benefit of the wind this half. And immediately it's inside their forward 50. And they're going to get a free kick just on the fringe of 50. It'll be Hunter Poole, the beneficiary. Marked just inside the 50 on a little bit of an angle. Kick is on the way. It's long, but just across the face. Couldn't get it to go right enough. Perhaps like a little bit of overcompensating for the direction that the wind is blowing from the far side to the near side, and it's through for a behind. 2-4-16 plays 2 behinds on the Watch AFL scoreboard. Sharp kick on the boundary. Couldn't take the mark, was hitched. It'll be a boundary throw. Ball thrown back into play. Austin won the tap. Magpies come away with the ball. Danilo taken down by Hunter Poole. Umpire calls for the ball. Back up into the air. Nutty with the tap. It's locked up in there. Drop of the ball. Aaron Cook falls, Alex Foot rather, falls on top of it. Umpire calls for it back. You're going to bring this one further away from the boundary. Try to gain some space. Nutty with the tap. Again, Magpies with first possession. Immediately wrapped up in the tackle by Barr. Fourth time's the charm to separate the teams. Nutty once again with the tap to the Pies. Coming away with it is Tim McClellan. Umpire spotted a free, and it's going to go the way of the Pies. Foot with the thump forward. Perchletcher able to corral it in. And Max Gendler with the free kick. And it'll be taken by Adam Jeffrey instead. Jeffrey with the handball back to Foot. Foot with the service inside 50. Crows crash the pack, and they'll take the intercept mark. Now starting up the far side. Comfortably taken. Waiting for the team to set up. Now sending one further down the line. Be a ball up at the center line. Thrown back up into the air. Both rucks miss it. Here's the kick forward by Austin. Misses the pack. Will roll all the way into the pocket. Tracked down by Austin, looking to shake some candy and kick it around the corner. Go! What a kick by Kane Murphy. Tracked it down on a sharp angle, kicked around the body. Third straight goal for the Austin Crows. Out to a 20-point margin. It's 3-4-22. The Crows. 2 behinds the Magpies on the Watch AFL scoreboard. Back into the middle. Umpire throws it up. Magpies win the tap. Alex Foot is there. Thumps it forward. Ball in dispute. Running with it is Wills, is being tackled, and he's gone. It's holding the ball. JB Kirby out wide. Mark taken by James Bates. Up the wing, just out of the reach of Mike Montgomery. Over near the boundary line. Handballed it back. Players crash it. Crows come away with it. Tight kick up the ground. Nicely taken. Austin gets their men forward. Kick to a 2-on-1. Crumbed out to Daniel Brown. Kicks it off the ground. Magpies control. Connor Delves. Going up the near side wing. With the spoil is Christian Merritt. He caught him high, and the Pies will get the free. Fakes the handball. Will kick it to the center. Nicely intercepted. Bartell with the kick forward. Finds a player inside the wing. It's Nolan Cox. Cox centering ball. Bounces in front of everybody. Picked up by Tim McClellan. McClellan goes for home. It's drifting off to the right. And it's out on the full. So Robert McDowell brings it back for the Pies. Mark taken. They're going to start the play on the far wing. Nice grab by Michael Murphy. Handball's back in. And it's going to be 50-meter penalty against Austin. Couldn't spot what it was for. Now here's the kick to 50. Dives inside the air. Wind really affecting that ball. Austin with the kick off the ground. It's a low dribbler. Two Magpies in the area. Couldn't corral it in with Samuel Gigliotti. It bounced inside the ground, so they'll do a boundary throw. Spun back into play. Nutty with the tap down. Looking for a handball. Finds one is Rav Mihalovic. And Troy Danilo tried to go up the near side, but the wind takes it out on the full. Kick to the center of the ground, well taken by Derek Nutty. Nutty to the edge of 50. Spoil to the boundary. Umpire spotted a free. It's going to go the way of the Pies. Warren Bird handballs it off. Up the near side channel, Connor Delves. Delves has a man on short and Adam Jeffrey. The kick goes to Hunter Poole instead. Poole waiting for the Crows to move forward. Will use all the time he's got. Directs traffic. Now delivers one inside 50, and it'll be a 50-meter penalty, and Poole will get a shot on goal. So it'll be Hunter Poole from about 45 meters out. Slight angle to kick on. To make it 4 straight goals for the Crows. Kick is on the way. It's bending back and through the middle. Austin, 4 straight. 4-4-28 the Crows. Magpies the 2 behinds. 26-point lead for Austin on the Watch AFL scoreboard. Back in the middle, 26-point lead for the Crows. Well on their way to the grand final this evening, going for their 8th premiership in program history to tie the Denver Bulldogs if they're successful. Michael Murphy with the kick forward for the Pies. Couldn't take the mark was Arakelian, but he'll get the free. Handballs it off to Connor Westall. Now delivers inside 50. Takes the kick off a bounce. Bronson Bartell with the kick forward. Safely into the hands of Kane Murphy. He plays on, chase from behind. Able to get the kick away. Spoiled out by the Pies. Now the pack converges on it. Michael Linehan. Handballs off to Poole. Poole goes for goal just across the face. And through for a behind. 4-5-29 the Crows. Magpies the 2 behinds on the Watch AFL scoreboard. Pies working out of the far wing. Spoiled by Dylan Barr. Free kick awarded to Austin. Dylan Barr, the beneficiary. So the Crows will load up men inside 50. A pack of 6 forming at the top of the square. Here's the delivery from Barr. Attacking the footy, unable to cleanly take a mark. Now they battle for it in front of goal. Adam Jeffrey is there. And kick comes out. An near side wing, they'll throw it in. Still stuck in front of the Magpies' defensive goals. As we throw it in, late stages, second term, Austin with a 27-point lead. And umpire will call for the throw in to be redone. As the wind really beginning to pick it up now, you can even see it on the goalposts. Ball bounces, no one's able to take possession off the initial bounce. Ball comes out in the tackle. Pies get the free. Over to the far side, ball takes a bounce. Run on 2. Umpire spotted something. Crows kick it back in. And it's out on the full. Kicked up the ground on the edge of 50. An Austin player got a hand to it. Christian Merritt was in there. It'll be a ball up just on the edge of 50. Thrown back up into the air. Stalemate in the ruck. Booted forward. Kick smothered by the massive humanity in front. Coming away with it is Richard Wills. And Austin's going to get a free kick here. Long kick forward, top of the square. I don't think someone got a touch to it. And it's through for a behind. So the Crows now out to 30 points, 28-point lead for Austin. Michael Linehan for the Crows. High footy inside 50. Players go up for it. Magpies able to crumb it down. Just booting it out to the near side wing. Getting an overlapping run. Gendler turns it over. Sold the candy was Merritt. Has some space. Goes for goal. Bending back and couldn't bend enough. Across the face. 4-7-31 the Crows. Magpies 2 behinds on the Watch AFL scoreboard. The posts were just a few feet further back. It would have been home. Alex Foote works out of defense. Spots a man on the far wing. Adam Jeffrey is there. Handballs it back inside. Evades the pressure. Little low stabbing kick. Fields it on the bounces, Westall. Now the players converge around him. Small little kick away, not 15. Ball falls to the Crows. Kicks it long. Just off to the right. 4-8-32, the Crows. They now lead by 30 points. Magpies the 2 behinds on the Watch AFL scoreboard. Up the near side wing. Ryan Hitch spoiled it away from Shane Lowry. Now banged back inside 50. Ball in dispute in front of the Magpie goals. Umpire calling for the ball. And they'll ball it up just in front of the behind posts. Tapped down by Cox. And it's over the line. They'll throw it in again. Toss back into play. Hit backwards out of the ruck. Austin on the ball. High kick to the top of the square. And it's marked by Cox. But there's a free kick. Or rather, no, it went through for a behind. Just couldn't mark it in the field of play. So another minor score for the Crows. They're out to 33 points. Has a kick on short. Hunter Poole in there with the spoil. On the ground looking to handball it away. The pack wraps him up in there. He's locked and the umpire will throw it up. Closing stages of this second half. Crows about to go undefeated in pool play. And they kick another behind. So 4-10-34 Austin, 2 behinds New York. 32-point lead on the Watch AFL scoreboard. Connor Westall looks up far side. Sent down further along the wing. Good mark by Michael Murphy. They keep play going via handball. Crows send it back to the edge of 50. Pye gets a punch to it. Now they battle. Kick to the top of, kick just in front of goal. Cox able to get his hands on it. Sends one across the face, and it's out on the full. Rather, it was Tim McClellan with the kick, and there goes the siren. The Austin Crows go undefeated in pool play, and they're into the Division I Grand Final later this evening. It's a 32-point win against the Magpies. Final score 4-10-34. Austin and New York with 2 behinds.